Hello everybody, this is Giacomo from Metisama. Today we are going to talk about composting toilet. We have been staying during the confinement at a friend's place and she actually bought this amazing toilet 2 weeks ago and we've been testing it for 2 weeks now. So what's the concept of composting toilet? It's that it doesn't use any water and whenever we put it inside the compost it makes compost, which otherwise soil to grow plants or put it in the garden or whatever. Let's talk about water consumption. So this toilet, basically we computed that it consumes around 10 liters a week for 3 people in order to clean it. So the only water we need for this toilet is the cleaning water, which is around 10 liters a week. Otherwise, old style toilet, they consume around 100 liters per day per person, which means for 3 people is 300 liters per day, which makes in a year 36,000 liters per person, which is quite a lot. While modern toilets, the most recent toilets, they consume around 6 liters per flush, which for 5 flushes per day makes around 30 liters per person per day, which makes 10,800 liters a year. As you can see, there's a huge difference in water consumption between this kind of toilet and flushing toilet. But let's see how it works. So this is how the toilet is made. This was bought by a French company. It's made in pine wood, very beautiful by the way. It costs around 300 euros, but there's no price of installation, no price for infrastructure. So you just have a functioning toilet for less than 300 euros. It depends on the model as well. But let's see how it works. Here we have the sawdust, which is what we use to put in between poop and pee in order to not make it smell too bad and also to keep the material of the good consistency, which is not too humid, not too dry, and that makes a good soil when we put it in the compost. So this is the toilet, it opens like this. And then we can see how we empty it. Also, the way how we made the compost is going to be the, let's say, legal and easiest way, most of all, to do it. So the compost will be closed and so that the rain or whatever water gets on it will not transport all the poop and pee and in general all the compost along with the property. The compost should be far away from any source of water, which might be surface water or groundwater. So what we did was dig in just 20 to 30 centimeters in order to gain a bit of space. Make a layer with food compost in order to the liquids and the poop and pee doesn't get directly inside the soil. So we have a layer that filters it. Started emptying the composting toilet inside the compost once it was ready. So what the company producing the composting toilet says in order to manage the compost is to make a layer with the food compost or other organic material, a layer with the toilet waste, and then every time cover the toilet waste with another layer of any organic material. What we did use here was the soil we have on the side. We have a bit of soil from the vegetable garden or plants we cut and so on. So the point is that after 2 years the compost will rest untouched. So we fill the compost, we wait 2 years, we move it, wait a bit more, and then we can use it actually in a vegetable garden. It makes a very fertile soil and it saves money because we don't have to buy any fertilizer or new soil. Voila. So this is how the cycle works. And what we do now is just to put it back and prepare a first layer of sawdust in order to then use it again. This is very easy, it's all you need. And we have to know that this material we are putting, this sawdust, is given away by most of companies using wood, and you can also put as an alternative pieces of wood you get from your garden, the grass, dry grass, whatever material, organic material which is left over by any activity basically. Actually, as you can see, this arrives like this at your place when you buy it online, and it's very compact, it's not too heavy, and also there's no installation to make, there's no hose to connect or whatever. Let's get inside and see how it works. So this is how the composting toilet looks inside. It's actually very nice in wood and so on. We shouldn't forget to clean it. We use an ecological product just a bit in order to clean the surfaces, and also this part, which is the part that basically keeps the smell inside and avoid the wood to get dirty with pee or if it ever happens, in order to preserve the wood and not make it rotten. The advantage of this kind of composting toilet is that there's no need to connect it with whatever. There's no need to build a tank in order to store all the poop and pee, and there's no need for ventilation as well. So basically you buy it, you get the box, or you build it if you want. You put it inside your place, you don't need to connect it to whatever. So the cost of installation is zero. And also the fact that you're obliged to empty it twice, 3 times a week, it avoids bacteria from remaining in the same place for a long period and develop new bacteria that can be harmful. And also it keeps everything clean. So it's the other advantage. While the kind of composting toilet that have a tank underneath, sometimes they can smell bad, ventilation might not work. But if you have a normal toilet and you want to consume a bit less water, there's actually a good trick that consists in... So you take off the cover of the flushing tank, you put a bottle inside. What the bottle does is basically to higher the water, and which means that every time that the tank refills, it will refill with less water because we lowered its level. And so basically we save the volume of a bottle, which is around 1 liter, 1.5 liters. We save this volume of water every time that we flush. So we're basically saving in a year almost 2,000 liters of water. It's not bad in the end. Oh. This is how you save 2,000 liters of water in a year. The composting toilet, yeah, this model in particular, yes, it's actually more comfortable. First of all, because you have wood and not shitty plastic, and secondly, because it has actually a nice shape. It works well.